Coyote is only successful if he becomes bear. Ada Athabaskan. Simulacra, Simulation, and the Future of Mass Communication. Designing Influence in the AI Era. Lectures prepared with OpenAI ChatGPT. Unit I. Foundations, Surface, Structure, Signal. Week 1. The Desert of the Real, Mass Media and Perception. Readings: Baudrillard, McLuhan. Assignment, Reflection. Lecture, Week 1, The Desert of the Real, Mass Media and Perception. Unit I, Foundations, Surface, Structure, Signal. Introduction. Welcome to the beginning of our journey into mass communication theory and design. This week we enter what Jean Baudrillard famously termed the desert of the real. With Baudrillard and Marshall McLuhan as our guides, we will begin to understand not only how mass media shapes perception, but also how it replaces perception. Today, we live in an environment saturated with signals. These signals form the core architecture of how we think, feel, and respond, but are they real? Or are they copies of something once real, now distant? Our goal this week is to examine the tension between media as a tool for representation and media as a substitute for reality. We will also begin to question the implications of living in a world where representation becomes more powerful than what it once represented. Key concepts: simulacra, copies that depict things that either had no original or no longer have an original. Simulation, the process by which representations become reality. The medium is the message. McLuhan. The form of a medium embeds itself in the message, shaping how the message is perceived. Lecture content. When Baudrillard speaks of the desert of the real, he is not just referencing the artificiality of modern life, he is highlighting how media doesn't just reflect the world, it increasingly replaces it. Think of how social media feeds give us images of lives, news events, or even our own memories, but curated through filters, algorithms, and intentional distortions. These are not reflections, they are creations. McLuhan helps us understand this further. His statement that the medium is the message means that what matters is not the content of a message, but the form it takes. Television, for example, reshaped how we perceive politics, not through policy, but through performance. Taken together, Baudrillard and McLuhan describe a media environment that is not neutral. Media intervenes in reality. It modifies it, simulates it, and often replaces it. Socratic-style questions for class discussion. Pause the recording after each question. 1. What does Baudrillard mean by the desert of the real? Can you think of a time when you realized what you were consuming through media wasn't an accurate representation? 2. McLuhan argues that the medium is the message, not the content, but the form. Can you give an example of a medium that changed the way we perceive a message, even when the content stayed the same? 3. If simulations can provoke real emotions, fear, anger, joy, are they any less real? Is there a moral or political responsibility that comes with this? 4. Consider a news event that you only experience through digital media. How did the medium affect your perception of the event? Did it bring you closer to the truth or pull you away from it? 5. Are we now in a historical period where humans prefer the simulated version of an experience to the actual experience? If so, why? Closing thought. As we begin our study of mass communication, we must start from a place of suspicion, not cynicism, but awareness. If the map replaces the territory and the medium becomes more powerful than the message, then communication is not just about sending signals, it is about shaping worlds. This week, reflect on the signals shaping your world. Assignment reminder. Write a short, 1 to 2 Pascal's gay, personal reflection titled, When I Was Simulated. Describe a moment in your life where a media experience felt more real, more powerful, or more influential than the real event it represented. What does this reveal about how you process media? How does this align with or challenge the ideas of Baudrillard and McLuhan? Your lecture for Week 1 of Unit 1, Foundation, Surface, Structure, Signal, has been completed and uploaded as a document titled Unit 1 Desert Reel. It includes a narrative lecture exploring Baudrillard and McLuhan, key concepts defined clearly, a structured flow from theory to real-world application, 5 Socratic discussion questions, a reflective writing assignment,